What's going on back in Dokkan? I actually wanted to share with you some wisdom, some Mega Mind shit. I actually figured out the easiest way to get 999 damage, for me personally, is just using a Rainbow Star or at least 90% LR Goku. I did this in the past, and the highest I got was like 80 million because I got kind of shit rotations. The best one I got before this was I had Kid Buu on the field, and I had the Vegeta on the field. So he got a decent attack boost, and he had like maybe 38 million attack stat, and then when he crit, he did about 82 million. So doing this, I kind of figured like I low-key could get the 9999. And I actually got pretty lucky here. I now, when it comes to the punching bag event, I know attack boosts work the way they're supposed to work. Obviously, you get an attack boost. But I'm kind of confused as to whether or not defense down does anything. So, for example, like this Majin Buu greatly lowers defense. I'm assuming that actually does help. Like, the defense is lower, thus the attack is higher. But that's an assumption. I haven't seen anything where people have done a test where, oh, defense down actually does do more damage. It probably does. But as you can see here, pretty much every single fucking good support unit came on this turn, and it kind of sucks because if I had that Kid Buu, I would have been even more confident in getting the 999, but I did end up getting it. It was with the crit, not the regular damage, but I almost feel like I would not have needed the crit if I had the Kid Buu on right now, because as you're about to see, I got the super attack, and the super attack was a decent number. It was about 48 million or 49 million, which was pretty good, honestly, for a friend leader. Again, you got to understand, by me taking this friend, I'm basically giving up the extra 15 or extra 33% per orb, because now I don't have an SSB Goku as a friend lead. But as you can see here, another thing is, if you're not aware, this LR Goku does attack plus 77% on the super attack, and he does another 77% if it's ultra super attack. And another thing that you may or may not know is that he does another attack plus 77% if the enemy is in an attack down stance. And this Android 17 right here, I literally brought him for the express purpose of putting this guy in the attack down stance. So the damage I'm about to do here probably would not be as high if I did not put this enemy in the attack down stance. Now, as you can see, as a friend, 48 million, that's very sizable. Again, in order to really appreciate this and kind of understand the autism that goes into this, I'm actually going to look at that 9999. I'm actually going to go ahead and show kind of a comparison of what it's like when you do not have the Android 17 doing attack down, and you do not have the I think the next time the rotation is just shit. It's just not really that good. It'll probably give you a better idea, because if you do this on your own, you'll soon realize that it's kind of hard to do this with a friend, because you do lose that extra 33%. Although I have seen this done on the Dokkan Battle subreddit with an LR Gohan with 2 dupes. So I would assume that you could also do this with like a 90% LR Goku, or a, I don't know, maybe probably 85% or higher. But again, you probably do need the crit, because as you saw there, it was a 48 million. Which, if you kind of sort of double that, it probably would have been like, what, 80 something without crit. But yeah, so as you can see, I do have LR Goku and Frieza, but they're not 100%. And again, attack and defense plus 77% when attacking, plus an additional attack plus 70% when performing an ultra super attack, plus an additional attack plus 77% when the enemy is in an attack down stance. Rest in peace, Chain Link. That shit ain't going the way it's supposed to do. When the enemy is in an attack down status. So as you can see, that Android 17 getting that extra super attack and lowering attack was significant. So if you do this, I would recommend perhaps bringing a Yamcha friend, for example, the free-to-play Yamcha, to do an attack down, and it may end up being worthwhile. And as you can see here, I'm getting rid of the Super Saiyan 2 Mongi Gohan in order to get your boy Android 17. And this run is just basically to give you an example of a stark difference of what can and cannot happen with this unit. I recommend that if you don't have at least 2 support units on the field, don't even bother. Don't waste your items. I don't think you're going to get it, especially with a friend. Because as you can see here, I believe I only had 1 support unit, which was the Gohan, which isn't the best support unit. The best support unit is Buu. And I did not get the attack down status, which gave the Goku and Frieza an additional 77% attack boost. So you're about to see a very big difference in terms of attack damage, which is quite noticeable. because I believe this attack stat is almost either exactly half or a little less than half. I think it was like 29 million, which is shit. You're never going to get. It don't matter if you get a mega crit with a soft crit, with a crit on the side, with a big crit. It's just not going to add up. So I definitely recommend when you do this event, thing to keep in mind is that you can always retry it. As you can see here, I got almost a full board. This is actually a better board than the last time. But you don't have to use your items. I would recommend if you see it's a shit board with shit support. Yeah, see 24 million. That's caca compared to what I just did. Don't use your items. Just save the items because those items are actually pretty annoying to farm. And right now you can only farm them through the Portal of Memories. So I would say keep that in mind. But as you can see, right there, that Goku did about 50 million, tax at 24 million. So that last one I did where it was the 999 with a crit, if he did not crit, he may have still hit that mark. It's possible. He definitely, I'm confident to say that if the one I just did with the 999, if he did not crit, if Boo was on the field with that 17, come on, dude. Attack plus 50% as opposed to the bullshit I had, which was, what, 35%, I believe, when he was on the field with Gohan. But either way, the point I'm trying to make is I think this is the easiest way to do this if you don't have the best, most amazing nuke units. I do have Tech 2 cell, but there's a shit ton of RNG involved with that cell just because of the fact that you definitely need the orbs, and you definitely need a very good assist-based rotation. With this, I think it's a little bit more forgiving because I think the most important thing is that you have at least one assist and Android 17. And I honestly don't know if 2 assists could get you the 999 without crit or not. But as you can see, I end the video with me getting rejected by that LR Goku and Frieza. But yeah, I definitely think this is one of the easier ways to get the 999. As you can see, I did it with LR Goku and Frieza. 90% and above, you probably should be good. And you can do it with LR Gohan as a friend as well, but I don't even have that many good assist-based int characters personally. So that is about it. Shit is legit.